All right, everyone, here we go with the thank you reading for December 2023. I do these every month to thank anybody who's ever seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here, whether it's an extended purchase or a donation, whatever it is. It is greatly appreciated, and I have an appreciative parrot here with me as well, although I think he's going to be quiet. This reading is for you. I shuffle on you. This is your pre-shuffle, and it is as rainbow fucking unicorn tarot as I can get. It is why I did not do pre-shuffles in the monthly zodiac fly-through for December, because the surface energy, you know, it's windy energy in December. It's very powerful, but the surface energy is just going to give you rainbows and unicorns. You've got to be able to go deep. If you can't, if you see any, you know, I know y'all cheat on me with other people out there watching readings. If you see too much sugarcoating, you see too much rainbow unicorn, you know they're not going deep enough. Be careful about that. So I'm going to prove it right here with this pre-shuffle in a minute. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. I can almost guarantee it's going to freeze up, although I wouldn't be surprised if the video did or didn't. Or did, I should say. That's it. Yeah. It's timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Let's just get to this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. It's surface energy on a windy day, hat blowing down the street. What does the universe want to tell you about the month of December? Here in this thank you reading. Okay. Queen of Cups. Crossed by the Six of Wands, victory. The Eight of Wands, communication. The Three of Wands, new horizons. The Wheel of Fortune, everything's changing for the better based on the cards around it. The Three of Cups, celebration energy. You get your wish, somebody comes and opens up to you. Could be somebody new, could be a long lost runner. And the Queen of Pentacles bookends the Queen of Cups, leaving you sitting pretty. Okay, basically it's victory in love and through communication, through something you've waited for a long time that moves you in a new direction, changes things around. Somebody comes and opens up to you. It's something you've manifested. It's something you've wished for. And we all live happily fucking after. Ever after. That is a pre-shuffle in the wind here, okay? So that's, you know, yeah. I mean, all of that is possible. It's a beautiful thing. It's just the surface energy. It's just me before I hit record asking the universe, what do you want to talk about with these viewers for this thank you reading? Okay. Now, we're probably going to learn about the variables in play that might or might not make any of that happen. There's a lot of communication blowing in the wind. What's the old song say? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Yeah, it is. No doubt this month. No motherfucking doubt. So let's give it a shuffle. 3 cards and a bottom card. I'll clarify whatever needs clarifying here in this thank you reading. And again, if you've seen fit to give me a nickel for anything I do around here, it is greatly appreciated. I'll tell you what. All right, here we go. Okay, I went deeper. 8 of Pentacles is the environmental energy around the base energy, the center card I'm going to pull. I just want to see what's fueling this. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. The message off of this backs it up. If you put the work in, you can have all of that in the pre-shuffle and more. Okay? I don't know what you putting in the work in means. I have no idea. Keeping your vibration high, probably what I wrote about in my December write-up at sltblog.com. I said, gave you some tips. I said in this wind, the energy of gratitude will serve you well. So have some gratitude for everything that's come your way, for the fact that you're still here. You know, you're always going to be okay. You're still here. As long as you're still here and fighting, you're doing good. But that's what that says. So let's go. Let's see what the universe has to say here. Queen of Wands, center card, 2 of Swords. It depends on the energy, on your energy output. Your energy output will determine what comes towards you and how true that pre-shuffle becomes, that surface energy for you. Okay? Gratitude is your friend. There is, as I mentioned in the, I think it was the Mercury Extended, I said something about there's, off to the side, I said there's a lot of, surprising, a lot of hope frequency, of several frequencies of it in fact, with hope energy within the month of December. Tap into that. You tap into it through gratitude and, you know, all that kind of, anyway, yeah. So that says what that says. Why is the Queen of Wands here? The 4 of Wands. Wow. Superficial's not going to cut it here. I mean, that pre-shuffle would have been a great reading all by itself. And I guarantee you, you're going to see hundreds of readings throughout December that are basically that pre-shuffle. Because people just aren't going deep enough. When you're in the wind, you gotta, in this case, in the case of windy energy like December is, you gotta go underneath it. So you've got to go very deep. Superficial is not going to cut it to get on this Four of Wands here. I think this applies to incoming energies. I think you may find that every energy has a flip side. People that don't put in the work with you, that half-ass a communication and think that you're just going to roll over, they're going to be real surprised because you're not walking down this new path with anything superficial. All right, let's do some clarifying here. Okay, first of all, let's see what's coming at you. All right, that's enough about that. All right, let's see what else you need to know about what's coming towards you, because obviously whatever it is puts you at a bit of a crossroads. So let's talk about the Two of Swords here first. Okay, let's clarify that. Let's see where we go. Two of Swords reminds me of some of the readings that I did for the monthly fly-through. I remember when I start with Aries, and I remember I was going to do a pre-shuffle like I always do, and I shuffled it 3 times, and it was just, oh, I get it now. It's going to be all sugar-coaty. And the example you had here is exactly why, I'll tell you. Oh, that wind will blow that surface energy around. All right, let's go. Let's go. Take any advice I give you on any of the extendeds, where I pull on you, or what I wrote about at SLT blog for the month of December. Those energies, your energy output has a lot to do with what comes at you this month, okay? It has a lot to do. Gratitude energy for sure will help you. It's your best friend. Two of Swords, come on. What's going on here? I'm still shuffling. The witches are usually quicker than this. Two of Swords crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot coming at you. There's things that you've waited for are showing up. It's a divine timing energy, and the guy in the card is waiting. It's ready. It's like a harvest time energy for you. Okay? But anything superficial is you're just going to like bump it. That's the way it seems anyway. We'll see. I could be wrong. I mean, the world. Wow. I mean, the most auspicious card, that means really good, in the deck, and also the most powerful card I could pull. And again, I'm drawn to this. We had this kind of day here today where the sky looked just like that, right? The sky looked just like that. And it was windy outside. So yeah, you get that kind of energy. The energy is right. It's just blowing stuff your way. You're very attractive. Queen of Pentacles, bookending the Queen of Cups up there in the pre-shuffle. Yeah, that's you. Why's the world here? 10 of Cups. Wow. Oh man, you careful what you put out there. Okay, I know because of what I wrote in both November's write-up and December write-up, a lot of people are manifesting right now. You're putting your intentions out there, making your wishes and all of that. My God, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you put into it. Okay, if you're wishing for it, if you want it, feel it like feel how you would feel if you got it when you're putting it out there. Don't put any doubt or fear. Again, there's hope already built into the energy, and that energy of gratitude, again, it will absolutely help you. Include that while you're include a thank you note with your wish. Okay, that's the easiest way I can phrase it. All right, again, your energy output determines. This guy right here, he works on commission in this energy. However many of these pentacles he makes depends, he gets a percentage of that. The energy you put out is important, but you can have what you want. You can have this pie in the sky. You're a very powerful manifester this month. There's no doubt. A very powerful. With the wind, as I wrote in my write-up about the month, the wind will carry it very far. Right? On a windy day, it carries things. It just blows things around. So, yeah. Okay. All right. That's the best advice I can give you there. That's fabulous. All right. Wow. The Two of Swords also for you might be an indicator to, again, check yourself before you wreck yourself a little bit. Feel free to take your time at the crossroads. Think of it as a stoplight and there's nobody behind you. Okay? You can just take your time with it when you put stuff out there. Try to work from emotion as much as possible. Feel the way you would feel if you got what you're asking for. Put it out there that way. All right? Let's talk about this Queen of Wands, because this is sort of the bone of contention for me here on the table. It means several different things in the context that's here. Also, I find this black cat rather judgingly staring at me. Knock it off. What the hell? All right. Queen of Wands. Why is it here? Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Wow, the video did not freeze. I'm surprised. I am surprised. There's a lot of energy here. It's probably going to freeze up a lot in December. The energy comes swirling in. If it's already windy, it comes in fast. What's going on? And again, it's just energetic wind. It's not really like wind like you know it, but that's just a way of describing it. It's really just sort of fast-moving, thick, fast-moving energy. Okay? That's all it means. But it sounds cooler to say wind, right? It gives you something for your mind's eye. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. What is with all this shuffling with the witches? They're not usually like this. The witches are being bitches today. What's going on? Is this the bitches tarot? Did I grab the wrong one? What the hell? Oh, now they're mad at me. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, now we got it. I was just kidding. Chill out. Have a sense of humor, witches. It's the deck actually does have an amazing sense of humor, the way it reflects energy. Anyway, it's 9 cups crossing this. Yeah, I was going to say that around this when this came out. One of the energies that's here is for you to remember that all that glitters is not gold. Okay? Again, anything reeking of superficial, because of your high vibration, you're just going to kick it right out. It's not going to come with you down this new path that you're going down, which you definitely are. This is your path right here, and it leads to a really nice 10 of Pentacles. Don't worry if the journey is bumpy or you don't like the car you're in. Focus on the destination, which is, quite frankly, with this 4 of Wands here, probably better than you think it is. Okay? Yeah, all right. So if you do have a runner show up and they're keeping things from you, they're hiding their emotions still, just kick them back to the curb. Send the turkey back to the oven. You don't want to eat raw turkey. Okay? All the glitters isn't gold aspect is this 9 of Cups that's crossing the Queen of Wands. Okay? The Queen of Wands can make think, this is a very beautiful energy. I talked about I didn't pull pre-shuffles in the Zodiac fly-through because the surface energy is very, as you saw, very rainbow unicorn, right? Very superficial. Things are going to look in this windy energy very beautiful. Okay, it's just the way it is. All right, it's going to be you're going to have to go deeper than the surface. All right, so keep that in mind. What's on top? The 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? The moon. See? That just backs up everything I said. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles is there. Steve's wrong. These beautiful things lead to the 10 of Pentacles because that's where this path goes. The 4 of Wands leads you to the 10 of Pentacles, and there it is. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? The moon. Right? It's, again, the path is deeper than the surface. It's hidden. You have to dig a little deeper. You reap what you sow in this energy. The energy that you put out is extremely important. You got to do the work. That's one way I could phrase it. And I've already explained, rewind what I said about all these cards here. I don't mean you've got to do manual labor and build railroad tracks and things like that. But again, this is just backing me up. 100% I just got backed up right there. That 10 of Pentacles, which is where this 4 of Wands leads, which is your path in this reading, is deeper than just these beautiful things coming over. I mean, if you're a lady watching me, one of Steve's Love Tarot's DF ladies, you might have some really hot dude who's interested in you. Fine, bang them if you want to, but know why you're doing it, right? Make sure you try to go deep, and if they turn out to be a Queen of Wands, superficial, male or female, doesn't matter, or a King of Wands for that matter, they can't come with you on this path. It's not going to work out, right? It's not going to work out. The 10 of Pentacles, if you want to get there on this new path you'll put on, we've all gone through a realignment. The realignment's over here in December. Ends around the 12-12 portal-ish energy, which is bleeding in around the 4th or 5th. It starts to bleed in. All on this new path. That to reach the Ten of Pentacles, right? It's deeper down. So, again, the gratitude energy will serve you well. Like I said, this month, it's terrific. And again, take my advice I gave you here on manifesting and putting things out there. All right? You could start putting things out there whenever you want. Like I said in my December write-up, you should have started at the end of October when I wrote the November write-up. But it's not too late. You could still start putting stuff out there. New Year's resolutions, all that should be all made by the 12/12 portal. Not New Year's. That's why people fail with them. New Year's is just January 1st. It's just a day on the Gregorian calendar. That's all. It's just mathematically the way it worked out with doing the calendar and the sun and the earth moving around the sun. That's all. As far as energy goes, we're already in the new year. That started at the 11/11 portal. That's the energetic new year. So I personally, being an energy reader, have already celebrated New Year. It's already 2024 energy. It's here now. It's been here since a little before 11/11, to be honest. Now I'm pulling on this Four of Wands for you. All right? Am I boring you? Am I putting you to... He's falling asleep over here. He doesn't make as much noise on video anymore. I don't know what he likes you guys. I think you guys are a calming effect for him because your energy's here while we're pulling the reading. All right? There's no time in the energy, the way we track time anyway. You're here. He likes you guys. He likes to be in here. He used to laugh a lot more. Am I not funny anymore? Oh, okay, fine. You're going to be grumpy. All right. Let's go with the Four of Wands. He's like the Witch's Tarot today, which is making me shuffle like crazy. Although the reading was accurate. I have to say thank you to the Witch's Tarot. And I'm sorry I called you the Bitch's Tarot. I was just kidding. Calm down. I only kid with people. I only pick on people I like. Okay. God. Stiff. Okay. Four of Wands is crossed by the Four of Pentacles. Well, keep moving forward. It's a pair of fours. 4 plus 4 is 8. 8 is forward movement. Right? Big time. 8 of Wands. Fast. Forward movement. This is... You got to keep moving. On this new path you're on, some of the things you're going to run into, just like Dorothy on the old yellow brick road, some of it's pretty scary. She tried to pick an apple from a tree and it said, "Hey, what are you doing?" Right? Remember that? Well, that's pretty fucking scary. That freaked me out. Fuck. So some of it, don't hold back. Just go. Just go down the path. Have some faith that the universe has your back. All right? And if somebody here, again, this superficial, it's just dead weight taking it down this path with you. We've all gone through an energetic realignment. All right? You've been shown the path. You have. If you haven't yet, you're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. You will be. Remember what I said. This is future influence for you. Okay? What's on top? King of Wands. What did I just say? I said, this is... Again, on the flip of the energy, anything Queen of Wands, King of Wands, anything superficial is going to hold you back. Keep going. Get rid of the dead weight. For some of you, you're entering a period where your original Burger King is no longer a thing. Okay? You've got new soulmates coming in. Brand new. You're going to meet a lot of, just like Dorothy in the old Wizard of Oz, you're going to meet a lot of very interesting characters down this yellow brick road right here, or yellow brick card, whatever you want to call it. Keep that in mind, okay? Why is the King of Wands here specifically? The Death card. Exactly what I just told you. What did I say? Rewind. Why am I your second favorite? I don't know. I can't be too bad. If you're here, you've given me a nickel for something I do around here. But what did I say? I read the energy first, then I pull the cards. I said... It's death. Why is the King of Wands here? Death. This is not. You don't want this energy, right? You need to keep moving forward. But also the Death card means something else. For some of you, and I said, for some of you, your original runner, the Burger King, gotta have it their way, is no longer going to be a thing on this new path. There are new soulmates coming towards you, and that's exactly what the Death card is talking about right here. So again, take the advice, take the words I said here. I'm just being honest and telling you about the energy. I want you to get the most out of it. So read my write-up, watch this reading a few times. Don't worry, I'm not done. And you're good to go. Let's Let's take a look here. For others of you, you may reboot with the runner. It's possible. Anything is up to you. But anything superficial, okay? When you get on this path, you've had your energetic realignment. Your vibration, whether you realize it or not, is higher than it was before. Any kind of bullshit like this, people like this, are going to hold you back. They're going to slow you down. And yeah, you might hold back a little bit too. Some of the things on this road, on this path, are a little bit freaky, a little bit scary. You got to have some faith and keep going. So again, I don't want anybody getting discouraged. This is a good thing. You know, you attract better things. You know, choose your friends and your partners wisely, because they're a reflection of who you are. And they really are. You see, if you meet somebody new and you think they're really great, but you think all their friends are turds, they're all a bunch of superficial King of Wands and Queen of Wands, well, then you might want to take another look at this person that you think is so great. Because why are they attracting those people? Why are they attracted to those people? Why are those their friends? Those aren't my friends. I don't have a lot of friends I don't have any friends that are King of Wands or Queen of Wands type people. You know, my sister's a little bit Queen of Wands, but she's my sister, you know. I mean, I can't. I'd get a phone call from my mom. Why did you cast your sister away? Well, I don't want that call. All right. All right, let's go. What else you want to tell my nickel throwing viewers here? Huh? What do you got? I got the light seer in my hand, who also, apparently, this is a big shuffle reading here. My God. Okay. Oh, fucking hell. From another deck, the King of Wands came back. Universe wants me to keep talking about this King of Wands energy. Okay? So that's, okay. All right, fine. I'll throw 3 more cards. I'll humor the universe. Okay? I'll do that for you. Oh, universe says for most of you, your runner is showing up. Or you're going to have people like this, because you're high vibration, who are attracted to you, who are showing up. Knight of Cups is fueling the King of Wands and the environmental energy, which is crossing the center card I'm going to pull. King of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. There it is. What's red with the King of Cups? The 4 of Wands. Do you believe this? Do you believe it? 4 Wands, 10 Pentacles, 10 Pentacles, 4 Wands, 4 Wands. King of Wands here, King of Wands there. Different deck. I mean, a whole lot of shuffling here in this reading, too. I'm not going to clarify any of this. I don't think I need to. I'll see in a moment here. Yeah, you're going to get an offer from this. Again, you're going to get an offer. But you can't go down. The universe is it's just emphatic. You can't go down this road with somebody who's afraid to be vulnerable. This path that you've been realigned to put on is different. And I can dig it. Look, I can dig it. It's sort of like, I used to go out with this girl back, oh God, I want to say 1990, mid-90 kind of time frame, something, mid-90s. I was young. You know, I used to go out with this girl, smoking hot. I mean, just unreal. Fabulous. Okay? And she used to like to go to the beach all the time. The fucking bikini was off the charts. Okay? Off the fucking charts. But she was dumb as a bag of rocks and drove me crazy. I couldn't fucking take it. I had to eventually just, in spite of that, in spite of the superficial, on the surface, absolute, incredible, perfect ass, I had to get rid of that relationship. I could not go any long-term with it, anything. Had to go. Drove me crazy because I was a higher vibration. I was a higher vibrational person than that person by at least, 200-300 hertz. I mean, it was a complete night and day difference. Again, you can't go down this new path with this, in spite of how awesome you might think it is, unless this shows up right. Okay? That is what the universe is trying to say here. Unless this shows up right. And you might decide, well, maybe I can work with it and get them to open up. Fine. Try for a little while down the yellow brick road and try and get them to open up, right? But if you can't, you gotta cast them out. People like this will hold you back. It said that right here with the 4 of Pentacles crossing, and you gotta let them go. Okay? It's just like, think of it like business. You can't hire somebody that can't do the job. What the hell? I'm just going to, I don't need to pull on that. I'm going to pull on the King of Cups. I'm going to do that just for fun. And I emphasize how hot that person was because I was very young. At the age I'm at, hot was all that mattered, right? 19, 20 years old, hot's all that matters at that point for a dude, right? And, you know, so you'd have thought I'd have stuck with it a while. I couldn't. The difference in, I mean, just, she thought the moon, what the hell was it? She had some crazy thing about space. It was something about the moon, that the moon revolved around the sun and the earth revolves around and follows it or something like that. Some crazy nonsense. I don't even remember specifically. But I remember it just annoyed the snot out of me. I'm like, would you just read a book, please? Anything. Anything. King of Cups. Why is it here? All you got to do is read a book. King of Cups drove me nuts. Crossed by the Magician. It is fixable. The energy that comes towards you, the King of Wands, right? The universe wanted to talk to you more about it because it didn't. It probably picked up that some of you were disappointed. I said you'd have to discharge that old runner soulmate. You don't have to do shit. You don't have to do what I tell you to do. I'm just suggesting that if it's not up to par, if they're not putting in the work and you are, what the fuck kind of relationship is that? You can't take that down this path which leads to 10 Pentacles. It's abundantly clear, you know, yeah, right? Because the 10 Pentacles came out right here in the base energy. That said, it is workable. There is something that you could do. You could transform this energy, you know, possibly. It's possible. You have all the tools you need to do it. But it's going to take a lot of work. It's going to take a lot of fighting. It's going to take a lot of struggle. It's going to be a struggle. Fives are where we change. Fives are where change happens. It's going to take a lot to get this person to change their view on what love is and all of that. But it is possible. Okay? And for some of you, it'll be easier than for others because the Five of Wands is a very mild energy. What's on top? Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Strength. They do have the strength to open up. You got to open up their heart chakra. That's all. And then you could take them with you. But opening up their heart chakra is not as easy as you think it is. It's a bit of a struggle. I'm going to say, normally this is a very weak energy, this Five of Wands. You know what this is? This is the pain in the ass upright. That's what it is. All right? A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, and there it is, underneath all their communications. The Eight of Wands was underneath the Hangman I showed you earlier. Underneath all their communications is how they view. Changing their perspective on love and all of that is tricky because how they view it is, it's very emotionally immature, right? Very in and out kind of thing. You can't have somebody with you on this new path that's not all in, right? Dorothy didn't have that. The Wizard of Oz, they were all going together. That was it. They were all there. Everybody was all in. It wasn't like, well, I'm out of here. You know, that kind of thing. Every 5 seconds anyway. You know, you got the Cowardly Lion, but still. And he was baggage enough, right? He was enough of a pain in the ass. So, that being said, do what you want here. So, it's a couple of different things going on. One little specific reading about the King of Wands, the Burger King, who also came up here, but this goes beyond just the King of Wands, the Burger King. There's a lot of things coming your way that are going to look shiny and good under this energy, okay? Keep in mind that this Four of Wands, or this one, lead to the Ten of Pentacles. And that real road, that little undershoot, it's a road, it's a tunnel that's underneath. It's much deeper. It's underneath the surface, okay? Very hidden. That said, you've got to go deep. Pay attention to what I said here as well. I would watch this reading a few times. I don't remember a word I fucking said, but I know there's a lot here. That is your reading. I hope it was helpful. Again, it's a thank you reading. I do these every month. There's a whole playlist of these. They're all timeless. Again, I thank anybody who's given me a nickel for anything I do around here. It's really kind and it's much appreciated. All right? Good luck.